Namaste.
So today we are going to practice on our yoga mat how to build up our strong foundation for our yoga journey. Please slowly close your eyes and place your hands on your thigh. Deep inhale, slow exhale. Let your body relax. Let yourself be centered. Let your sitting bone heavily into the earth. Feel that strong foundation. Deep breath in, slow breath out. Slowly open your eyes. Let's start with the knocking. Use your fingertips, start with your head, top of your head. Start to knocking on it. If the place feel hurt, you just need to knock in more on the spot. That means the place, the circulation is not good. I always like to start with this pose because it's so good for our health. Every day, I recommend everybody to do this every day, the knocking exercise. Then from your shoulder all the way to your fingertips. Then turn to another arm. Then the front, all the way to your feet. Always remember to take care of your feet. Then the side. Then the back. Keep your shoulders back and down. Relax. Stretch your arms forward. Then swing your arms backward. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Press down outer edge of your feet and feel your sitting bone heavily into the earth. Feel that solid foundation. Then goes to another direction. Bring your arms forward. Keep your spine straight. Relax your shoulders. Now place your right hand on the ground, which is my left hand, and left hand stretch up to the ceiling. Take inhale, extend your spine long. Then exhale, bend your body to the right. And looking up. Keep your left shoulders back. Press down your left knee to the ground. Slowly back to center. Left hand on the ground, right arm stretch up. Inhale, extending spine. Then exhale, bend your body to the left. Right shoulder back. And breathe. Slowly come back to center. Now place your hands on the ground. Let's come on all fours. Let's start with the cat and cow pose. When you inhale from your tailbone, lower your waist, lower your heart, and looking up to the ceiling. And when you exhale from your tailbone, round your spine, and looking at your belly. Again, inhale from your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae, and slowly looking up. And exhale, round your spine and slowly looking at your belly. Again, inhale from your tailbone, vertebrae by vertebrae, and looking up. Exhale, round your spine, looking down. Now come back to neutral position. Let's do big waves. Press your hands to the ground and press yourself back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. and breathe. Press your hands heavily into the earth. Feel that solid foundation on your hands. Then push your hips high. Press your thighs back and press your heels down to the ground. And breathe. Inhale, heels up, knee on the ground. Exhale, point pose, back to child pose. Extend your spine and your arms. Keep your hands always on the ground, very solid. Inhale, round your spine. Exhale, tuck toes under, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up, knee on the ground. Exhale, point your toes back to child pose. Inhale, round your spine, come up again. Exhale, tuck toes under, back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And breathe. Again, press your hands down to the ground. Feel the solid foundation in your hands. Now heels up. Walk your feet towards to your hands, Uttanasana. Inhale, stretch your arms up all the way to the sky. Open your heart. Exhale, hands in, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, tighten your hips, stretch your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bow forward from your tailbone all the way going down. Inhale, looking forward, chest forward. Exhale, bowing deeply. Again, looking forward, chest forward. Exhale, bow. Foundation on your feet. Inhale, stretch up all the way to the ceiling and totally open your heart. Exhale, hands in, Anjali Mudra. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Again, feet heavy. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bow all the way down. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, spread your fingers, plant your hands on the ground. Then walk your feet back to plank pose, top of the push-up. Now slowly bend your knees on the ground first. Then bend your elbow, slowly lower your body to the ground. Spread your fingers, place your hands by the side of your chest and press your hands to the ground. Keep your rib cage back, then open the heart. Tuck your toes under, press back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Walk your feet towards to your hands again, Uttanasana. Then stretch your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands in, heart. Again, inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, bow forward. From your tailbone, go all the way down to the earth. Inhale, looking forward. Exhale, spread your fingers, plant your hands on the ground. Then walk your feet back again to plank pose, like a plank. And slowly lower your body down. Replace your hands, spread your fingers by the side of your chest. Bring your hips a little forward and push your hands to the ground. Come up to Cobra, Bhujangasana. Again, rib cage back, then shoulders back. Tuck toes under and press yourself back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward, Uttanasana. Feet heavy, inhale, stretch up all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands in heart. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bow forward. Left foot back until your right thigh is parallel to the ground. Lower your left knee on the ground. Now stretch your arms up. Keep your rib cage back. Then your shoulders back. Slowly come back center. Right hand on your right thigh. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Palms together, elbows to the side. Take an inhale and exhale. Turn your body to the right. Slowly back to center. Place your hands on the ground. Left foot forward and right foot back. Then lower your right knee on the ground. Hands on your hips, shoulders back, and breathe. Then stretch your arms up and shoulders back. Let yourself shining out to the world. Slowly back to center, left hand on the thigh, right elbow outside of the left knee. Bring your palms together. Take inhale. Move your belly away from your thigh. Then at exhale, keep your feet the foundation. Then bring your body. Turn to the left. Breathe. Slowly back to center. And back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Walk your feet forward, Uttanasana. Keep your feet strong into the earth. Inhale, stretch up all the way to the ceiling. Exhale, hands in Anjali Mudra. And breathe.
Then she'll step to the middle of the mat and turn and face the front.
Good. Slowly walk your feet together. Toes and heels touching. Stretch your arms over your head. Interlace your fingers. Release your index finger. Elbows touch with your ears. Take an inhale. Stretch your arms up all the way to the ceiling. Then exhale. Bend your body to the right. And breathe. Slowly back to center. Inhale, stretch up. Tighten your hips, tighten your thigh, and bend your body to the right. Feel the extending on the left side of the body. And breathe. Keep your elbows straight. Slowly back to center again. One more time. Inhale, stretch up to the ceiling. Then exhale, bend to the left. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze your feet together. Slowly come back. Last one. Inhale, extending up to the ceiling. Then exhale, bend to the right. Keep your shoulders in one line and keep your hips in one line. Keep your feet heavily into earth. Slowly come back center and release your hands. Yeah, relax your shoulders. Now place your right foot down to the earth, into the ground. Then move your weight to the right. Then slowly bend your left knee. Flex your left foot. Interlace your fingers. Hold your left knee. Feel the foundation on your right foot. Hold the energy back into the core of the pelvis. Slowly lower down. Then let's change to another foot. Press your left foot down to the earth. Spread your left foot, the toes. Then your right knee up. Bend your right knee. Flex your right foot. Interlace your fingers. Another thumb on the top. Then hold your right knee. Shoulders back and down. And rib cage back. And focus one point in front of you and don't move. Then slowly come down.
We're coming into a standing balance, Vrikshasana or tree posture. So just taking a couple of breaths in Samasthiti, really feeling feet grounding into the floor, taking the right foot to the inner thigh, or if it's more comfortable, just to below the knee is fine too. Hands come into prayer. The left leg is nice and strong, muscles are engaged. If you'd like, taking the hands up overhead if you feel stable and balanced here. And then taking some long, deep breaths. Really feeling below the waist is grounding, above the waist is just lifting up. Exhaling to lower, and we'll come through to the other side. So this time the left leg comes in. Again, when you feel comfortable, taking the hands to center. Shoulders are sliding away from the ears. Muscles of the supporting leg are nice and engaged. And only if you feel nice and stable, taking the arms up overhead, picking a fixed gazing point or drishti, something that's not moving, to fix your eyes and your mind on, really helps in the standing balances. Exhaling to softly lower out. Taking a big step out with your right foot as a heel to inner arch alignment of the feet. Inhaling at top, lengthening, and then as you exhale, extending down into Trikonasana or triangle pose, keeping that length in the spine on both sides. If it's comfortable in your neck, the gaze can come to the top hand. If not, just keeping the gaze forwards is fine. And breathing here. Top shoulder stays nice and relaxed. And then inhaling up to center, strong in the core, shifting the feet through to come through on the other side. Again, inhaling, lengthening, and exhaling, coming down as though you're between two panes of glass, so nice and sideways in alignment. Only taking the lower hand down as far as feels really comfortable, so never straining to come too far down. Facial muscles nice and soft. Nice long deep breaths here. Again, inhaling up to center. And then shifting the feet. We're coming into Warrior One. So just tucking the tailbone under. Inhaling, arms come up overhead. Shoulders sliding away from the ears. Nice and strong through the back leg. And then opening out into Warrior Two. So this time the body is in a sideways alignment and just the gaze comes along the front arm. And from here, lowering the front arm to the elbow, we're coming into extended side angle. Inhaling, sweeping the arm up overhead. It's one nice long line of energy running from the back foot up and out the top hand. Again, the gaze comes up below your top arm, only if it's comfortable for your neck. The next variation would be to lower the hand on the inside of the front foot. Inhaling to center. Taking the hands to the waist, inhaling to lengthen the spine, opening the chest, and exhaling into a wide-legged forward fold. Staying nice and long in the front of your body. Inhaling again, lengthening the crown of the head away from the sit bones, and exhaling to come into the forward fold. You can work with a block to support you if your hands don't meet the floor here. If your hands comfortably meet the floor, elbows facing behind you between your legs. Staying nice and strong in the legs, kneecaps are lifting by engaging the quads. Really using the core strength by just pressing down into the base of the big toe, waking up the inner tracts of the legs here. And then inhaling, just lifting the chest, planting the right hand between your legs and inhaling, sweeping the left arm up overhead. Again, the gaze comes up to the top hand if it's comfortable for your neck. We're in a preparation for reverse triangle. Taking some nice long breaths here. Each inhale, crown of the head reaches away from the sit bones. And then exhaling, replacing that hand for the other and inhaling, the right arm up overhead. Again, each inhale lengthening the spine, and each exhale maybe there's a little bit of space to just wind into the twist a little bit more, staying nice and relaxed in the posture, but strong in the legs. Exhaling that arm back down, and then inhaling, lifting halfway up, exhaling the hands come to the waist, and inhaling all the way back to center. Lifting the feet through to come through on the other side. Again, through to warrior one, sweeping the arms up overhead. Again, the shoulders slide away from the ears. Just tucking your tailbone under slightly, hips face forwards. Then opening up to warrior two, so the hips are sideways, just the gaze comes forwards along the front hand. Shoulders sliding down, relaxed. Nice and strong through the back leg. And then again, lowering that front elbow to knee, inhaling, sweeping the top arm up overhead, and finding that long line of energy running up the back leg all the way up, side of your body and out that top hand. Again, the variation is to lower down, front hand meets the floor, only if that allows you to keep the chest nice and open here. Keeping the connection with the breath at all times. Again, inhaling up to center.
And just step your feet back together into a Tadasana, mountain pose, and once again, just stand quiet and just center in. Now we'll go down to floor work. And then we'll go into a wide 90-degree angle, Upadista Konasana. So it's a wide angle, seated forward bend. So we'll sit up straight and tall, and from the hips try to again fold forward like we did in the standing series of Prasarita. The standing forward bend, wide angle. And then from there on the inhale, come back up to seated position. And we'll go into a lateral side stretch. Right hand grabs the right foot. Left arm comes beside the left ear. Lift up again, tall through the chest. Roll the chest open upward toward the ceiling. And then on the in-breath, try to keep that length to the left side of the body, come all the way up to sitting, and then take the left hand to the left foot. Bring the right arm up beside the head, keep the head and the arm parallel, turn the chest a little up toward the ceiling, bend the left elbow as you pull against the left foot, and take yourself a little deeper into that side stretch. And then once again, release, come all the way up to sitting. And then again, twisting, turn to the right. And firming through the legs, sit up straight and tall, turn and twist a little deeper, and then take it into a forward bend where you reach out with the left hand toward the right foot. And on the next inhale, slowly release, come all the way back up to sitting. And on the next exhale, take the left arm behind, right arm to the outside of the left thigh. Pause, breathe. Exhale, turn a little bit more and reach the right arm out toward the left foot and start to take it into a forward folding action. And on the next inhale, release, come all the way back up to sitting, facing front. And on the exhale, fold forward once again. See if you've created the ability to go a little deeper into that forward bend. And from the hips, exhale, fold forward. And then inhale, come all the way up. Sitting, bring the legs together, Dandasana once again.
Now come sitting on the floor with your legs stretched out, toes pointing up.
And then sweeping the arms up overhead with an inhale, exhaling, lowering down, staying nice and long in the front of your body. So not getting too concerned with lowering all the way down, lengthening forwards into Paschimottanasana, or seated forward fold. Taking some nice long breaths here. Thinking of lengthening forwards in the posture rather than lowering all the way down. And then inhaling to come out, taking the hands about 6 inches behind you, fingers forwards. We're coming into reverse plank, so inhaling, lifting the hips up to the ceiling. If this is too much, working with bent knees is fine. Nice and strong through the hands, fingers spread wide. Front of the body opens, and then exhaling, lowering back down. From here, drawing the right foot into the left inner thigh. We're coming into Janu Shirshasana, or head to knee. So inhaling, sweeping the arms up, twisting along the extended leg, and then lowering down with an exhale. Again, thinking of lengthening forwards rather than rounding the back too much. So each inhale, lengthening crown of the head away from the sit bone. Staying nice and relaxed, so not straining to get anywhere in the pose. And then inhaling to come out. And switching the legs in your own time, drawing the left foot into the right leg. Feeling connection of sit bones to ground. Then inhaling, sweeping the arms up, lengthening the spine, twisting to face, and then extending over the extended leg. Toes stay faced up to the ceiling here, so not allowing the feet to flop out to the side, keeping toes up to the ceiling. Shoulders are nice and relaxed and soft, facial muscles relaxed. And then inhaling, coming out of the pose. And crossing the legs so the tops of the feet are to the floor. If this is uncomfortable, just working with crossed legs is fine. Knees come in alignment. And then inhaling, the top arm comes up, other arm comes to reach behind. Whether or not the hands meet really doesn't matter. You can work with a belt if this helps. And then sitting nice and long in the spine, taking some breaths here. Each inhale really allowing the front of the chest to open, but not sticking the front ribs forwards, keeping those nice and contained. Exhaling, unwinding the hands, and then coming into a gentle spinal twist. Inhaling to lengthen, and exhaling, coming into a twist, using that top hand to top leg as just a point to guide yourself into the twist. Thinking of each inhale really lengthening the spine, and maybe with each exhale is just a little bit of space to twist around a bit deeper. Shoulder stay sliding away from the ears here, so no tension in the shoulders. Inhaling, bringing the gaze and the body back to center, and then simply unwinding the legs and crossing them the other way. If you're sitting with crossed legs, just reversing the cross of your legs here. Again, inhaling, sweeping one arm up, reaching behind you with the other arm. Hands may or may not meet. Taking some nice relaxed breaths here. So even though the sensation in the shoulders may be a little intense, just trying to relax with each exhale, allowing the muscles to lengthen in their own time. Staying aware of connection of sit bones to the ground at all times. Exhaling, just allowing that to go. And again, finding top hand to knee, inhaling to lengthen and exhaling, coming through to that twist on the other side. The gaze and the eyes can complete the twist, so finding a nice fixed point to rest your eyes on really helps to quieten the mind and allow you to focus more internally here. Again, staying nice and long in the spine. Inhaling, coming back to center, and exhaling, just letting that cross of the legs go. And in your own time, coming back into downward dog. Taking a couple of breaths in down dog. Again, each inhale, the sit bones lengthen up. And then from down dog, sweeping the right leg, so foot comes up, and then sweeping the bent knee through, and lowering down, coming into pigeon pose. Finding a nice, stable, balanced position for the pelvis, inhaling to lengthen, and gradually, slowly, if you feel comfortable, lowering down onto forearms. If you feel comfortable, you can walk the hands out and allow the head to come closer to the floor. Back foot is reaching away from you, and really just again allowing gravity to take over here, so not straining, not forcing the body into the pose. If there's any discomfort in the knee, backing away from that. Finding the balance of strength and comfort in each posture. Inhaling to slowly come out, pushing into the hands, sending that foot back into down dog. And then from here, sweeping the left leg up to the sky. And then the left knee comes through. Again, taking some time to find your weight nice and centered. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, opening the chest as you exhale. Just walking the hands out slowly, slowly. Taking a couple of breaths. If you want to go further, walking the hands out, allowing the head to come down. You can rest the head on a support or a block if it feels comfortable. Breath is nice and long. And then from here again, slowly recovering, Coming back, pushing into the hands to send that foot back into downward dog. Taking some nice deep breaths into the chest. Pushing into the hands will come straight back into child's pose. Again, just allowing the hips to sink naturally towards the heels. Back of the neck is nice and relaxed, the forehead completely supported by the ground below you. And breathing into the lower back. From here, coming to sitting, however is comfortable for you.
上身坐正，你现在你的脚掌互相相对，并且用手把脚跟拉向臀部多一点点，脚尖可以处在一个激活的状态，勾紧前方的3个手指，抓住你的大脚趾，臀部的肌肉感觉往后坐。用你的2个手肘压住膝关节，慢慢的往下压。这边请不要拱背，头、下巴往前伸，胸口往前伸，然后慢慢下沉。在呼的时候下去多一点。手肘压大腿，压膝盖，往外送，往下送。折叠处是胯，再向前走，下巴再往下。停住5个呼吸，身体不要过度的紧张，大腿的内侧放松，坐骨和骨盆稳稳的向下压，腰椎处松软，打开多一点空间，你的肩膀往后扯。好，吸气抬起来，关注自己的膝盖，上身坐正，你的手往后勾住自己的手肘，提起胸腔，慢慢的头往下。如果这边是你的极限，就停留，不然继续向下多一点，直到前额落地。吸气，慢慢升起，上身归正，双手放到膝盖上。
Namaste.